Hi traders, welcome to another session of 15-minute mentoring. We are number 9, couldn't believe. Today it's recorded because I'm on vacation on the desert. Maybe I will put some pictures, but I thought it's a schedule and we need to follow it, like a routine trading. So I did a record of the session. Today we're going to talk about use your language. And of course, I'm not talking about manners because I don't have manners. The reason for this session came from last mentoring I did. I'm doing one-on-one. And part of the mentoring was reviewing with the guy trades that he did. And that's what he told me as we went over the second trade. I did this and this because I lost in the first trade, which probably it's happened to most of you. And then, of course, what I told him, again, manners, is who cares what's happened to you in your earlier trade, Each trade is his own words. And that brought me to think that we need to get into detail about the language, because again, mindset. I think that technical, most of you can know how to read, but regarding to mindset, you are way behind. So if I'm talking about language and mindset, the way we think has a direct impact on our action. What did my student told me? I did this because. So he was already thinking about, and he came to the next thread with his mindset, as I like to say, broken. And that's definitely influenced a trade that could be probably 6 to 5 risk units and ended with probably 1. And for me, the student knows that I care less about, the green and the red. I love the process. And if you have a trade, you did 1, but definitely you left almost 5 times more or 4, and something is wrong. And definitely we need to, to go over this. So the way we think has a direct impact on action. So now, these are the most common things, and I'm going to go into detail on each one of them with some example even about the language that we took usually. And let's say 99% is negative. Okay, negative, because um, most of us not support ourselves. Wow, I did great, I did this, never mind. So usually what we are using is no, I can't, it's impossible, not now, I don't know, for example, what I'm doing, it wasn't me after a huge loss. No, it was not me, it was somebody else, it happened to somebody else. I must take. Why did you take this trade? I had to take it. And sometimes I don't understand why the hell did I get into a trade. Okay, so this is your own version of language. Now let's start to build your new one. No. Yes. Reason. 2. Meaning each trade, it's his own words, has his own reason. And what happened before should not have impact on the reason for you to trade this one. I know this part is difficult, but I think as you're gonna build the process in trading, and of course sometimes when you do a process, sometimes even when you have a straight A plus trade can fail. But again, we talked about in previous mentoring, and you can go back. Everything is on my channel. As long as you go over the process, long run, the statistic will be in your favor. So definitely there is reason, and you don't care what happened in the previous trades. I can't trade. I can't take this trade. It's enough. I did 30 bucks, and you have to. Again, even when I have traders that are consistently green, we're going to the next level. Why? Because I think if you have the ability, you need to push your edge. In order to push your edge, in order to be consistently, I'm not accepting can't or not do. You have to build a trading plan. Again, each one is individually. It's not something that I'm trading with so many different people, and each one has his own personality. Nobody trades the same, believe me, I know. Some people are really fast, can scalp. Some people can start after maybe 30 minutes, need to adjust. So it's very difficult, to cut paste from people other. And the most important, and again, this is also something that we cover in previous session, is risk management. This management is crucial because it's limit your losses for a trade, but in the other hand, it can maximize how much you can do. Why? Because if you have risk management and trading plan together, it's going to build for a straight A plus trade. Again, as long as you follow it. And I want to show you an example. And again, this is what I called, for example, the second trade. And again, we talked about this in the past. This was example very from the past. But what I want to emphasize here is at this time that I took a breakout, the trade failed. It didn't do nothing, side move. I remember I even reduced, but again, it finishes half, so half is still lost. Okay, so this is the story of one trade. Again, reason why I got into, pretty good, strong, everything was there, daily reason, catalyst, failed, wait for another opportunity, and good setup, good risk management, and again, was not a big winner, but it was. And this is why I even gave this example, because not every second time, it's like gonna be the amazing. But there was a reason to. So again, you can find yourself sometime taking a chance, not taking a chance, taking a trade which failed. Still, doesn't mean that you need to eliminate the stock. Wait for another opportunity. Now, impossible. I can't do this. Like, I got this for somebody on Friday. He said, Amir, why the hell did you shorted space? Stock was 18%. Are you joking? I told him, I like to make jokes, really. I can be funny sometimes. I'm not joking about trading. Okay, this is different totally. And the reason for the trade, and I think I posted it on the Facebook, you can watch it on the Twitter. There was a reason why I did. I was preparing the AM, this is I wrote AM, but I'm talking about pre-market. And I learned the levels, and immediately there was a sell-off. Sell the news. So there was a reason. So it's not, I didn't come, impossible to short, I'm gonna long it. No way. No, I'm not thinking like that. I'm gonna show you another trade. Like this is the trade beyond entry, and there is something that I want to share here. It made 30 points. I remember I did this with a trader maybe a year ago or something. And there is a reason why I'm showing this one. First, you remember we should have reason for a trade. You just can't jump. Like again, same guys, same student, follow somebody else. He took a small cap above certain number. Why? Because it was gap up and it was strong. Yeah, but when you watch the charts, it was crap. This was crap. I care less that the stock was 17, not 17, was strong and had a good momentum on the daily. Every time frame show you that this is a crap. This is not a formation. This is a crapomation. Okay? So now, what was nice about this trade, and you're gonna see it on 2 minutes. Again, one thing, there was a good momentum on the daily. Second, and this is why the process, you see ATR was there, 17 point. Why it's matter? Because our stop was 2-3 points. And then the guy said, Amir, again, it was also a session that I did with somebody. The stock is too big, what usually people said. So again, it's inside your brain, not in the real life. If the ATR of the stock is 17, and at the beginning of the day, I have a 2 to 3 point stop, the reward can be phenomenal. And now, when you see that the stock did 30, because again, there was a special day, because it was, you see, there was a good momentum day before. So the momentum continued, and when the momentum continued, it's actually exceeded it's actually exceeded the usual ATR. Again, I couldn't know that, but there was a reason. Okay, so now when you say impossible, it's not look great, 2 point or something, go back and see and check. Now, things happen in trading. What we usually do, we delay it and then we forget it. And this is why it's important to journal. Why? Because, and I urge you to email me, and I'm going to show you the mail here, Barak, arch@yahoo.com. Send me something that you think it's very rare, it's never happened, and I will definitely tell you you are wrong. But definitely email me, barakarch@yahoo.com. Everything, and this is part of being a professional trader, everything that happened need to be addressed immediately and need to have immediate solution to implement on the next day. Again, nothing come out of the blue. Everything has reason, and if there is problem, everything, and I'm saying to you 100%, can be fixed. Again, email me if you think you have something rare. I don't know. I'm asking sometimes people and they don't know. Guys, in this profession, and I'm doing this every week, I'm listening to new podcasts, sessions, following others. Learn as much as you can, because you're investing in yourself. And when you know better, you're going to trade better. There's no doubt. Ignorant, it's not for trading. It wasn't me, big loss, I don't know what's happened, it was not me. One of the things that you need to be very critical is you have to be honest with yourself. Take responsibility. I remember when I started, I almost didn't know anything. But something that I remember, that sentence I told my wife, success, failure on me. I don't know why I had to tell her that. Because since then we didn't talk so much about trading. Nobody care about the trading, Everybody think it's boring, but it's fine. But you have to take responsibility for everything. Not the market, not the trading room, maybe if you follow, not the guy that you follow. It's you're the one that pick, you're the one that push the button. Regarding to trade, I had to take it, all this bullshit, guys. Every trade you have to measure. when we are doing mentoring, we have a process how before we even get into a trade. So every trade need to be qualified. And again, you need to follow a process, a trading plan, in order to uh, eliminate lots of crappy trades. Lots of trades that I'm following and I'm going over with traders could be eliminated because they should not be taken. But they just jump, and that's the reason, and that's the results. I don't understand. Don't take everything. Again, I don't know if you follow, most of you follow in some rooms, whatever. Be selective. At the beginning, you don't know, but after a few months, you start to get your own sense of where are you good at. And some people are taking things that are really good for them, but some traders not feel comfortable. So when you don't feel comfortable, just don't take. Measure all your trade. Measure mean you can do trade view, you can do whatever journal you want. Definitely when you do this, you can get stat, and then you can know exactly where you feel comfortable and where you are green. Be selective. So before we summarize, I want to introduce you my mentoring one-on-one, and I want to quote an amazing guy. I have the privilege to meet him like 2 years ago, Mike Bellafiore from S&B Capital, and this is what he said: "It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to take a few minutes to rant. But now, what are you gonna do to get better? Will you turn that frustration into fuel to do the work that will make you a better trader? How you answer will be seen in your future P&L." So again, if you want to join me on the mentoring, we can build a trading plan. We're going to trade live. There's no recording lessons, whatever that you can. I'm going to send you. Everything will be live verbally. So you have the address here down. You can actually contact me. So main focus going forward, what we did today. We talked about positive language that can have huge influence about the way you're thinking, you're trading, and your way as a trader can be forward. You have to trade with edges. Always need to more targets, and that's the professional way, guys. And don't trade never without understanding what you're doing. And again, what I'm talking to you, one of the most thing that I challenge and ask you to do is the self-talk. Self-talk can answer a lot of this entrance before even you're getting into. So while you're doing this self-talk, you can actually eliminate those bad language, and you can actually uh, follow yourself. Develop a language that fit your personality, guys. It's nice that you want to be someone, but maybe that someone has different personality, which is okay. And the purpose of all of this is to cause our trades to grow. Let it grow. When you talk, you just repeat what you already know. When you listen, you allow yourself to learn something new. This is the Dalai Lama. And the reason for everything that we are doing, and we are already in number 9 on the 15-minute mentoring, is we need to crush our limited belief as a traders. Guys, if you got until here, like my page, you can subscribe, bring people, and if you're gonna email me, between the guys that actually email me, I'm gonna pick one and do 1 hour mentoring free. And if you want to know more about this program, again, also email me. Guys, thank you very much. Next week, it's gonna be live. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we're gonna have a 15-minute mentorship which in each session we're going to develop a new topic in order to cause you to be a better trader. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.